Hey James, you back for more?
I'm back, Miguel. I ate all that delicious food and I'm back again. We're gonna. What do you got for me today?
Well, I hope to see you every week, but today it's not that much. We're looking at another 2 weeks of slow stuff, but there are a few new things, and you're gonna see later in the video. And today it's gonna be all about weeds. There's a couple weeds, and weeds are extremely good for you. And let's start over here, and I'll tell you a little bit about this weed here. This is called horsetail. It's extremely good for you. It's an ancient plant, and the deal is you can try to grab as much as you can in a fistful, and you cut it at the base, or you can also yank it, and this is 75 cents, and that will make you a lot of cup of teas. And you want to know what this is good for?
Yeah.
It's high in silica. It's good for your hair. It's good for your nails, and it's just really healthy super food in tea form. So yeah,
perfect.
If you come around here, we've got some turnips. It's $2 for a bunch of 10, and they're only starting to come up. So it's up to you. You can take your time and try to find big ones, or if you prefer the smaller ones, it's all good. So we're gonna go here. Oh yeah, they're really coming strong.
Nice.
So right here, that will do for now. So $2 for a bunch of 10. You take your time, you can get a nice bunch.
Nice.
Sweet Sicily for 10 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you stick that in your salad, James. You're gonna love it. When you come down here, I'm not gonna lie, the radishes are on their way, but there's still a lot of very nice radishes. You just have to make sure that they're not damaged. If they are, just don't count them. You can take them with you if you want, or throw them on the ground. So I'm gonna grab you a nice bunch here.
Nice.
The ones that are about this size, they tend to get hotter and hotter when they get bigger.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a hot one. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go. So you got a wicked big bunch of radishes. These are still 15 cents each.
Nice.
If you find any volunteer garlic plants, you can yank them, and it's 75 cents. It makes just for a nice garlic green onion.
Nice.
There you go. And then also, how about a little bit of you like some oregano?
I do. Both. I love it.
Variegated sage. So you just shake it like this. You chop it high enough so that we get a good regrowth, and it's 75 cents, just like that.
Nice. Well, that looks delicious.
Now, these plants aren't producing much, but this is stevia. And while you're here,
Sweet.
you can just have a leaf, eat that. And it's just to munch while you're harvesting.
Sugar plum fairies. That's sweet, brother.
Now here, I think we want some oregano too. And the price might be a little off, so we might change on that, but just like a nice bunch for 75 cents as well. So I can take the plant right out. Don't do that. All right. All right, James, I'll take you down here. So we have a bit of a problem with the cabbage.
Yeah.
They're starting to bolt.
Okay, well, I don't know what bolting is.
Bolting is when the plants go to seeds. And what that means is what you see is what you get. It's gonna stop filling in, and it's gonna stop giving us greens.
Okay.
So this one here is bolting. You can always ask me if you're not sure. And the way I harvest cabbage, I just go right down here, and I just like break it off just like that. You can use your knife, but for me, that's how I harvest it. This will be great for stir fry or whatever.
Nice.
And they're not complete. They're not like super full when they're bolted, but there's still a lot of meat to them.
Yeah.
If you want those outer leaf, they're all totally edible. Again, if you're gonna just cook a big stir fry or a pot of soup, you can have those. So how about, you want some of these?
Sure. Yeah. I'm into it. Gotcha.
You get the whole thing. And then just behind you, there's some fennel, and the fennel, they're not really big, but they're starting to come, and the thing is, if you wait, they're gonna get big and stringy. So we're just gonna start at a price of $4.50 per fennel. And so if you want to wait for them to get bigger, that's fine. And then you can cook with the whole thing, the tops and the bottom. And if you don't know what to do with them, you can always look it up. The broccoli's been mostly harvested, but we still have a lot of side shoot coming up. It's first come, first served. They're just as good as the heads, you're just not that many.
Yeah.
And right now, either probably a price per pound, or you're gonna have like your 10 leaves of kale. It is just a go-to for you.
Yeah.
It's a 10 cents a leaf, so a nice bunch of big leaves of kale for only $1.
Perfect.
And then, how were their little salads in your...
Great. You know what? I actually put them on my hamburgers. I'm not going to be shy.
Oh no,
I put them on burgers.
I had a kid and I could actually post that picture eating a flour toast. I'm not sure how good that was, but
yeah.
she did it.
I love that.
And now, as we go further into this row, we're gonna get you some chard.
Nice.
I think you want some parsley.
I do.
And it's $1.50 for the whole thing, and you just make sure you leave enough for it to regrow. So,
Perfect.
if you don't know what to do with parsley, you can always look it up and let me know.
Yeah.
And right here is the chard.
Oh man, that was a deluxe.
Did you try that chard patty recipe? I'm gonna have to give that to you.
Yeah, we better get a recipe on the go. I'm just eating this stuff right out of the fridge, out of the buckets.
Oh yeah, no, it's so good, right? But so the chard, you really want to use the knife.
Wow.
And these are 10 cents a leaf too, so it's in your best interest to pick the bigger leaf. And you can get a nice bunch for $1.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I'll give you that recipe. Joanne
Nice.
actually posted it on the website yesterday.
Beautiful.
The spinach, some of it might be bolting, but you can come with scissors, it's probably easier.
Yeah.
But you can try to leave some for regrowth, however, they're bolting as well, so
Take them out.
we might as well harvest them now before they go bitter.
Perfect.
And we'll either have a price per pound, but so far people have been happy just with the price I give them when they finish their grocery shopping. We just
Nice.
guess a price. So.
Perfect. This thing's getting full now.
Yeah, so you got a nice little bit of spinach
Perfect.
here. And it's first come, first served. There's not a whole lot. Yeah, so finally, James, there's some weeds that are starting to come up. It's called lamb's quarter. It is super nutritious. It's delicious raw.
It's a weed?
It's a weed.
Wow.
And you can cook it with nothing but water. And then when it's cooked for a few minutes with just like hardly any water, you just put a pinch of salt on there, and it's like just to die for. And
Wow.
if you're attentive, you can find this weeds coming up everywhere. Actually, by your feet, there's a carpet of it coming
I
up.
can eat that raw?
You can eat that raw, man. It is so good for you. And this is priced super cheap too. So if you come with a big bucket out of the field, we'll give you a good deal on that.